What's up, chat? What's up? It's Prince Lemaine. Uh, you may know me from TikTok. You may know me from I don't know anyway. And today, what we are doing is we are making a young track. I don't know what type of track we're making, but we're just making the music. Um, Short disclaimer. I'm not a professional at this shit, right? But I'm still learning, and I call myself an advanced beginner, you know. That's what I call myself. So I'm not perfect, y'all. Like on TikTok, I'm sure people think that like I don't know, I've mastered it or some, but I really haven't. I'm still starting out. You know, okay, I'm not starting out. I've been doing this for a while, but I only started getting good like recently. So let's make a young track and see what we can do today. Let's go. So already got this drum loop that's loaded in. One thing, if you're using drum loops from sample packs, they will always have this latency here. So how I fix that is you'd normally just do like that, but if that's not working, you gotta manually manually, yeah, I think that's it. Let me just check on the third bar. Whoa, I'm on the wrong fucking ugh. Let's go with 113. So let's check here. Yeah, it seems about good. So I just like to chop each here so because I don't know with these drum loops how these niggas be making them. But yeah, so we should have a young sample A. We just add some equalizer. I'm gonna keep the kick from the loop. I don't know if I hope you all can hear it well, right? So yeah, I hope y'all can hear that shit. So let's just build a little quick track. This video is not even planned out, you know. I'm just recording just to record. I'm just basically testing up my setup, and then more planned videos will be released and all of that. And yeah, I'm gonna ask y'all for some projects on TikTok, and then y'all send me the projects, and I'll be basically reviewing plus I don't know, adding my flavor into your projects. Doesn't matter, could be the wackest project ever. Let's just hear what you got. But like if I can't save it, I can't save it. I'm sorry. So let's build a little track here. Since we got our drum loop. Don't judge me for the way I make my music. I'm just comfortable with the way I just do it. So deal with it. So I don't know. Maybe we need some chords in this. So let me open up what's that plugin? What's that? It's analog, yeah. And let's see what we can build. Shit, I'm smoking on YouTube, bro. Sorry. Aish. I also need to get a faster computer, eh? This one is on its last legs. Come on, open up, bruh. I'm sorry. Shit. Okay, we got it open. Let's see. Okay. Okay, everything's good, but I'm not gonna use that. Let's just see what we got. different sound from the higher octaves. Listen. You see how it just switches up? So I think let's rest with this for now. Let me open up electric. This is a stock plugin from FL Studio. So let's just create some chords. I don't know what type of piano we're gonna make, man. Let's just make. Okay. I'm just gonna freestyle this. Let's see. Okay, wait. Let's do like this. Let's create. Let's not have chords, right? Or should we? Fuck that, bro. Let's just have chords. I have very simple chords playing out. Let me see the minor ninth. This is called a minor ninth chord. I'm not very good with chords like that, but I know a little some. I don't want to make soulful, man. I don't want to make soulful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's have something simple like that. Let's not do too much. Let's have like a cut that goes like that all the time. I'm sorry for the car noises outside, but yeah, we're just gonna have to leave it there. Something simple just like that, so we don't do too much on it. Maybe let's just transpose these notes up here, and then something simple like that, you know. Not too much, because at the end of the day, this is just a test, you know. What else can we? This is actually, I'm being lazy, so let's just strum this, then randomize it. Also, it's to strum, it's Alt S, and to randomize, it's Alt R. Yeah. So yeah, let me just add something yana on it. I don't like how big this mixer is, but whatever. So let's add equalizer. Let's add like a young Don't tell me I'm having beat block when I'm making a video, bro. Like I'm trying to think. What do we need here? What do we need? So let's open up Nexus. What do we have? Like I didn't want this to be a soulful beat, and it's sounding soulful already. Maybe this will add some change into it. Let me just add this young hit. Let's create a new Don't judge me. You know, we all have those days. Let me make it a 3-bar. Then we're just gonna have this. Let me just find the key of the song first. Sound. Let me just link the controller for that peach band. Then we gotta range it up to 12. Yeah. So let me just lay out this song so I can freestyle. We got the chords starting there. It's like, let me add a pad so we are not stressing. Let me clone. One thing about me, guys, I will spam Nexus, bro. I will spam. Maybe that's why my computer crying, because I'll be spamming Nexus. But I just need a soft pad. Let me. I think that's soft enough. So let's just add the pad. I think that's soft enough. I'm gonna cut the low frequencies, you know, so we can have that soft pad feeling, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's either gonna be a soulful beat or some soulful skitcha beat or something like that. Okay, so let me just remove these. I think I'm gonna change that preset from here. Just turn this volume effects down. So I'm gonna start freestyling from there. Where's there? It's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. Okay, let me just chase time because this video is gonna be too long, so I won't do too much. We're not finishing the song today. Ain't no way. The video is gonna be too long. Let me just freestyle. Keys could be better, but we're chasing time. We're chasing time. So yeah, let's hear how these keys. Hopefully it sounds good. Let's go. Then it loops. Next time I should review your name. I'm gonna get more into detail of like shooting this shit and all of that, because I think we wasted a lot of time with the intro of the song. So let me hear this quick. Just level the it's out, isn't it? Yeah. Let me just level these. I want to make it slide, so we go to 9. Let me just move it a little bit like that. Yeah, and then we just have it loop like that. Let me just, oh, what am I doing? Yeah, and then we just have it loop like that. Then maybe I just switch up a little. Pins day and day. Yeah, I know it's lazy, but We're chasing time. We're chasing time. As a like a young soulful type of track, I don't have vocals, so I'ma just maybe make it right with the keys, yeah, once, because I don't have vocals. Let me add the guitar. I also abuse this guitar, yo. Let me just add the guitar and then we on. Yeah, and then maybe I'm gonna leave it with the maybe log drum, and then maybe a lead nyana, Let's just get this guitar on featuring jazz guitar. Not this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, whatever, but let's go. Well, let me add a lead first, yes. In a show, it got me feeling myself. In a nutshell, Elaine Woodingana. Let me just add a lead. Oh, got me feeling myself. In a nutshell. Something simple like that, you know. We're not trying to do much. We're trying to save time. I'm sorry, but we're trying to save time, so we're not trying to do much here. We'll get into detail more in the next video. So let me just loop this. Do I want to put a mantle on it? Let me hear it. I'm not gonna master it for now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, me like it. So now let's just Something simple. Because we're trying to save time, you know. We're trying to save time. What else can I add? Maybe let me make this unique and then add that luggage drum, you know. And then let me just Fruity DX10 or log drum, and then this is how you create that soulful private school type of log drum. You just turn the init down, you increase your time, turn your suspension up, then you should have let me hear. Okay, maybe that's gonna sound this year. But here I know this is not gonna get, so let me just wait, the problem is this bass. Since what the hell, how did I forget that, man? I feel like that's too high up. So we just gonna have to do like that. I feel like it's too much suspension or sustain, whatever. Let's leave it like that. You know, learn what you learned from this project. You know, it's not nothing much, it's not nothing special. You know, I was just testing up my system. You know, I got this whole new system that I just set up, so I was just testing that out. So this is what we have from this track. guys, thank you for watching. I hope you really learned something from here. You know, this is just me basic, like this is nothing. Like I could make this without ever hearing the song and just lay out shit like that. You know, it's not really that crazy, but it's crazy for some people because you know we got different ears, we got different, you know, yeah. So thank you for watching. Hope you put back up next time. The next video will be on opening some producers projects from TikTok. I'ma ask y'all to send me projects and then beyond. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.